feel like tea would be more suiting. Oh well. Hi guys, so today I'm going to talk to you about my Disney audition experience. I have now gone to 3 Disney auditions, all for different resorts or services, I guess. I'm drinking out of my little owl today because I thought that would be, I don't know, Disney-esque or something. I'm testing out this camera right now. It's an old camera, but my current camera is older than this old camera, if that makes sense. So I'm going to try this one out. We'll see how it works. I bought like a battery charger for it. Alright, so let's talk about my Disney audition experiences. Okay, so all of my auditions were in New York City by like 34th Street at Pearl Studios. That's where they like kind of have all of their auditions. For the most part, they've all been just fantastic. Like, I love Disney and I love the people, and it's always just such a positive experience, except for one, because I was just really unprepared and dying and nervous. Same thing. So let's start with that one to get that out of the way. It was actually my second Disney audition, but this one was for the cruise line, I believe for one of the like Broadway-esque shows. So I had like 2 songs I was going to pick between for this audition. And I never really have auditioned before for like singing. I mean, I have, but like for high school. And I was just not really prepared for it, and I was very nervous. After my singing class last semester at my old school, I feel like I would have been more prepared and not as nervous, but I was very nervous and I failed so bad. So I was going to either sing Think of Me from Phantom of the Opera, or what was it called? From Camelot, I think it's Lovely Month of May. So that one, and I did not know that song very well. So I was like in my head like, oh, it would be fine. I'm just gonna sing the first like verse or something. So I'm gonna be fine. It's like not many words, right? Okay. So they have you go in for sign in. You get, for the singing auditions, you get like a time slot because they have to see you individually. You're not like in a room with a bunch of people or other auditioners. So I put my name down, got there pretty early, so I didn't have to wait all that long. But I did go to the Starbucks like down the street so that I could just kill time and learn my song. I'm such an idiot. So you bring a song that suits your voice, that shows off your range and everything, and you know, the basics for like any singing audition. And they had cut it down a lot by the time I got in to just like 8 bars, so it really was not that much that you had to actually sing. So I was at Starbucks. There was another girl who was also waiting for her audition there, and I was like, she was like a table over, and I was just like going over my song and stuff kind of like in my head. So I was like memorizing my lyrics, and like such an idiot, I know. Stop the hate comments. I know I was so unprepared. This was before like, and I was also very young at the time. I was not even 18, I believe. So I was still like a baby. Now I think I could go back in and correct that emotional experience, but I would still be like, oh god, same guy or something. I remember exactly what I wore too. I wore like this purple like tank top and like some bright colored pants. No, I think they were black pants. And I had like this color hair. Oh yeah, I went back to brunette. I forgot to mention, I'm so slow. And at the Starbucks, the girl sat down and started talking to me, and I was like, don't talk to me. I'm like trying to memorize my song. Are you just trying to make me nervous to get me out of here? And so she was actually asking me for advice, so I was like, okay, fine, whatever, you're not trying to like scare me or anything. Because I had been on the other Disney audition before, the super fun one that I got to the last stage of. Didn't hear from them, don't worry, I'm not like in Florida right now. Got in, it was almost time for my audition, and I started lining up like outside of the little room, and so they were just kind of like directing us like, oh, there's some space in that room, or like in the line to that guy. So I got in line. Right on the way up in the elevator, I heard these amazing voices, so intimidating, singing from Tangled, Where Does My Life Begin? Or When Will My Life Begin? When Will My Life Begin? I really am a Disney fan. Like, stop. I do know Disney songs. I'm like, oh, dying. So I heard these like amazing voices, and they were like, it was so intimidating. Like, I was like, maybe I should just leave now because I know I'm not as good as they are, because it literally sounded like the soundtrack from Tangled. Like, stop. On my walk over from Starbucks, I was like, alright, I'm gonna sing the one from Camelot. Okay. So I have my sheet music. I have it like lopped off, like stop here for the pianist, and it comes to my turn. I get in. And they're like, okay, so, and they're like so nice, like, oh my god, they were so nice, like, even when I fucked up, they were so nice, like, oh my god, like, Disney is like the best people in the world, like, they're amazing. Another reason why I wish I could work for them. It's like, okay, just give your sheet music to the pianist, and you only need to sing 8 bars, because we're running, like, we need to, like, get through everybody, so everyone gets a chance. I start off pretty confident, like, with my speaking words, and not the singing words, I can tell you that, because I was, like, actually, like, pretty confident, like, okay, this will be good, alright, he's nice, alright. I remember his face so clearly, though, like, I only saw him, like, once, but, like, if I saw him again, I'd be like, don't look at me. I also remember I was wearing, like, arm warmers, that's right, and I felt so dumb. Like, when I got home, I was like, oh, Mommy, I don't know what I did. The beginning comes up. And it starts with, it's May, that lovely month of May. And I sing, it's May, that... So every time I start, I've got this very high voice. I was younger, and I had a very high voice. I start, it's May, and then I just stop. I don't know what comes next. I don't know. It's May, that lovely month. Freaking out. Like, I'm just like, where's my brain right now? And he just looks at me, he's like, okay, let's start again. And I'm like, okay. So we start again, and piano music starts. It's May. It's May. Yeah, that's it. That's all I know. The third time, he was like, well, what, we go one more time. And I was like, okay, sorry. So I, like, look at the piano music, like, here's the piano, I'm here, and then I go around, look at the piano music, this is the pianist, this is the piano. I look at the pianist, back to, like, standing, and, I mean, I didn't, like, fall on the floor. I go back facing him, and I start again, and he's like, okay, well, thank you. Like, when I stop again, when I'm, like, third time through, he stops me, and he's like, well, thank you so much for coming, and he was so nice, and I was like, ah! So if myself or my background look different right now, it's because this is a different day and my camera fucked up, so hi. So for my first and third audition, they were fairly similar. I'm going to run through them pretty quick though, because it's kind of the same thing as everyone is saying their experience was, because Disney is consistent. The very first audition was so much fun. It was probably the most fun out of the 3, obviously, and it was for, I believe, the cruise line, and they were auditioning mainly for the furs, I believe, and then to lead up to lookalikes, because they were taking height, but that could definitely be for the furs, because I was the right height for a fur, and there were a lot of taller guys, so there were short growth and tall guys, so it was interesting. There was the movement portion and the animation and the movement portion, which was a dance, and it was so much fun. So I got called in pretty early because I signed in fairly early. So we all went in as a group after they took our heights and everything and wrote them all down. And so I went in, and the animation was so much fun. It was, you know, just like the very general, like, choose a character and then do this action as that character so we can see how you can, like, get across, like, Goofy or Minnie or Mickey, etc. I chose Goofy and because I didn't want to be like, oh, I'm a prissy little Minnie, I can only do girls. And then the actions varied. I don't remember all of them. This was my very first one, which was like junior year or senior year of high school, so it's been a little while. I'm a junior now in college, so it's like, hey. Well, they had greet a child, take a picture with a child, and like talk about the weather or something. The animation was super fun. I went all out there because it's like, do whatever you want with your body and just be like as like direct as you can with whatever action you are trying to put across. They sent us back and then brought us back in after another group did the animation portion. I think they might have lopped off some people on that in-between. I think it more happened though during the movement or dance portion of it. So we go in, they teach us the dance. It was like super, like, for like a dancer it'd be super simple, but like for me I was like, I've only done Zumba, so yay. But it was a lot like Zumba, where they have the teacher in front of you doing like, let's do this sort of thing, and spinning around kind of stuff, ball change stuff like that. It seems like the dances for Disney are very consistent with each other, because in the third audition it was also very similar. So we did the dance, we learned it, then I believe we did it as a large group, like a fairly large group, and then they cut off people. And then I was still left, yay. And then they chose us, or they like had us go 5 by 5, and they had a little iPad, and they had us like slate our name, and I guess our number or something, I'm not sure, I don't remember that part. At the end, they called out numbers, like at the very, very end, and they were just like, come up here, everyone else, thank you so much, you were great, bye. And you know, they had everyone's headshot, so you know, people probably were still like, oh, you know, they still could pick me, they took my video, blah blah blah, but they did not get called up to the table where we actually filled out the forms. So everyone was like, oh, great job, yeah, bye. Because it was a fairly small group. My last group of like the chosen people, the chosen ones, we all then did the dance again, I believe, and there were like 8 guys and then 2 of us girls. So that's what makes me think that it was for, mainly for the furs, because we were both short as 2 girls. She was like a really great dancer, so like she was obviously chosen instead of me because I'm like, no. And then there were like 8 guys and they were real cool and good dancers, all of them. I don't know why I was chosen because like, but I did keep a smile on my face like the entire time, even when I fucked up. So yeah. So then we all went up, filled out the forms, and they were like, okay, we might call you. It was a possibility. I got to the very end, so yay. So then my third audition was so fast. It was a look-alike audition for Japan. And like, yeah, I was like, I'm so into Disney, I would move to Japan. So yeah. Maybe 9. Yeah, I think it started at 9. I got there at 9. My number was 31, which was really funny because I just watched a Disney Experience video from someone whose number was 31. I got there at 9. I was out of there by 11. So fast. And I was like really sad too because like I feel like they didn't even like give me a chance. But like I get it. They had to get through people really fast. Whatever. This was a true look-alike audition. They didn't do the whole like look at your face and like smile thing, like that wasn't it. They might have done it later that I didn't get to, but like whatever. I don't think dancing is the most important thing to do as a princess. Excuse me. We can have clumsy princesses too, okay? Maybe not, I don't know. They did not take our height, which was weird. Literally, we sat down, I was the first group, and they went through like 1 through 50 for the first dance group. So we all went in, it was real quick, we all lined up with this gigantic group. Everyone was like this close together, like literally like this close, and I would like bump into people. Oh my goodness, there were some like weird people there too where I was like, why are you here? And they were like in like really gross attire, and it was like, what are you doing here? I don't know. Like they did not come prepared. Like, let's just leave it at that. I wore my like workout pants, and I should have worn my leggings because every girl that got chosen was wearing tight leggings and character shoes. So I bought some character shoes. I'm ready for next time. And then I wore like this really nice turquoise like tank top that's like for working out, and then my hair in a ponytail in like a really cute like little bow. And then afterwards I felt like really stupid because I was like, why are you trying so hard? You need to stop. So yeah. So yeah, they had us bring our headshots. They didn't ever take them because like we didn't get that far. First group did it, the second group did it, learning it. It was so simple. Like it was literally da 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 do do do, and it was like it was to a waltz. I think it was like Sleeping Beauty or something. Oh, and for the first audition, it was Happy from Farrell. I don't remember his name. You know, you know what I'm talking about. There was a lot of ball change stuff. But like the most difficult part was like this. First you spun this way, did like a thing like that, and then walked back kind of in a circle to your starting spot. And it was like, what are we doing? And they said, all right, we're gonna call numbers in like fives again. I think they like the number 5. I mean, I do too, but okay. I think it's just so they can get a good look at everybody. So they go 5, 5, 5, 5, 5. Everyone goes. You can judge people, whatever. Don't judge, it's not nice. We feel it, we really do. So, go in 5s. Gets to my group of 5. I like head straight to like the little tape on the floor, and they're like, oh, actually no, go to that part. And I was like, oh, sorry, I can't count. And then I was like, wait, I hope they didn't take me seriously, because they kind of like didn't respond to my joke, and I was like, I'm out, I guess. Okay, bye. I always do the dance. I'm in the front first, and then I'm in the back. I did it best the second time, so I was like, damn it, why am I in the back? So, yeah. I think I was too early on a bunch of the parts, because I was like trying to get like on it, because I was like, I know the dance. I'm gonna go ahead. So, be on time. Not early, not late. Just like, right as the beat goes. Okay. Right, we're gonna call numbers. Thanks to the rest of you. Bye-bye. So they were like 1, 5, 7, 10, blah, blah, blah. They got to like 28, 36. I didn't have time to be sad. It was like, ah. So, walked out. Was very sad. And it was so short of an audition. Like, I felt like I didn't even like get to like the second step. I mean, like, whoa. So yeah, not happy about that. But still, I saw who they chose. I know why I wasn't chosen, so it's cool. They were all 5'5" and up, and like you could so clearly see like, oh, you're Cinderella, you're Sleeping Beauty, you are so obviously Jasmine. Like, stop being so straightforward, Disney. But I mean, I guess so. So go ahead, do what you do. Do what you know how to do best. Love you, Disney. So yeah, that's all the auditions. Yay! Now back to an unfamiliar background. They're like always looking for people. Just have a smile on your face. Be there for the right reasons, to make people happy, and because you think Disney is the happiest place on earth, which I believe it is. I have actually, disclaimer, never been to a Disney resort ever, and I know that is like so sad and kind of like why you then auditioning. I feel like after hearing so many amazing stories about working at Disney, like, I need that in my life. Like, I was going through like a lot like a couple months ago, and just like really needed to get back to just being happy, and I felt like Disney could do that for me, and I hope that I have another chance soon to audition, and I will hopefully someday get to work for Disney, and I don't care where. Like, I went to the Japan Disney audition. Like, I literally don't care. Alright, so I will see you guys soon, and look forward to more videos. Please subscribe. If you guys have any requests, just like put them down below. I'll do whatever. I'm down. I'm trying to post more frequently. As you can see, I haven't posted in forever until I posted like twice in like a couple days, like a couple weeks ago. And it was like, what is this? So yeah, I'm gonna post more. Even though none of you are watching, I'm gonna still post. So I'm gonna aim for like Mondays that I release videos. Monday or Tuesday. I don't know. We'll see. So yeah, I'm just gonna like film a bunch and be ready for a lot more videos. So yeah, stay tuned and subscribe if you enjoyed this. So hi! And my crazy background. It's like, what? I don't know. So yeah, stay tuned, subscribe, please like, and leave a comment. I like comments. I want more comments. Like, I got a really sweet one on my vegan video, and I was like, yes, I totally agree. Yeah. So yeah, let me know what you want, what you want. What you really want. Yeah, tell me what you really want. I really want my friends. If you wanna be my lover, gotta get with my friends. Okay, I'll stop. Alright, I'll see you guys soon. Bye! Oh man, did you see all that? What even is that? Oh wait, it's that. Okay, well that's good. What is that? Oh, that's my hair. Okay. Bye!